So in this video, a German foreigner living in the Philippines, we will ask him about what's his experience living in here, and then how about the cost of living, and then is the people very accommodating, or is the people good for him compared to his country, or what? So let's find out. So Marvin, how it feels living in the Philippines?
Oh, very good, very nice. No cold weather. People is very friendly. Yeah, many things. It's very different. The food is very different. That is the only thing what I miss on my home country. Yeah, my family I miss.
How you say the food is very different? Like, is the taste very bad, or it's not good in your stomach?
In Germany we eat always many things with milk products, milk, cooking cream,
Yeah, and
yogurt,
yeah, and cheese as well.
cheese.
Yeah, here a cooking cream is very expensive
We
because
cook every day in Germany. We cook near every day milk products. The same what people here eat rice is
Yeah.
in Germany milk products.
yeah, for us Filipino, we need to eat rice 3 times a day because without rice, oh God, we are not satisfied about our meal, as well as
That
we are not
is
full.
what I heard from every foreigner. The first thing what you miss in your home country is the food.
Oh. And then how about your family? Did you miss your family?
Yes.
But you need to rate Philippines, living in Philippines, because you've been in Thailand, right?
Yes.
How's the people treating you in Thailand, and how's the people treating you in Philippines?
That is, they are in both countries very friendly, but Philippine people speak better English. In Thailand, no one speak English, and I was only on the tourist spot in Thailand. I don't know what it is in the province.
Oh, okay. So you mean living here is much convenient
Yes.
for the foreigners, right? Because Filipinos speak English.
Especially the biggest thing is here for living here, but what is easy is the visa. Visa. It is easier. You can stay here for 3 years with the tourist visa, and in Thailand you can maximum 3 months or 6 months. I don't know. I'm not so sure. And then you need to leave the country and always go. Always make a border one. It is not so nice. That is in Philippines better.
Oh, okay. So about the cost of living in Philippines, what do you think compared to
It
Thailand?
is, compared to Thailand, I think the food is a little bit expensive in Philippines. It's more expensive as in Philippines,
But why we
Many-
say for us the food here is very cheap compared to, because lots of people say it's not just about you. It's also I also heard from other foreigners that Filipino food is very expensive, which is
Yes, that's true.
Filipino people don't understand because it's not true. For us Filipino, it's cheap. Maybe it's because you guys eat different things from what we eat.
yes, that is what you buy. Also, you buy always rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is you buy 50 kilos rice. How much is 50 kilo rice?
For 7 or 8 person, that
Yeah.
is equivalent for 15 days, which is half of the month.
Yeah. How much is this?
It
much
costs
peso?
2K or 2.5.
Yeah, that
For
is
8 to 10
for a
persons.
complete family for 2 weeks. Yeah, when we cook, noodles is the same price as in Germany.
Okay.
That is near the same price of in Germany. Or when you buy cheese or whatever, whatever in the real supermarket, in the big supermarket, it's very expensive. All what is import is very expensive here. Local things is cheap here, but what I think is here bananas.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. Bananas is very expensive on the market. Is a small bananas there for I only know in euro. That is €2 for 1 kilo bananas. It's not cheap. That is the same price as in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there's also a time that the bananas is cheap. Maybe it depends on the demand, and then it also
But
depends on the
the
weather.
thing is, the cost for your house is very small. That is in Germany. You pay. My tenants pay every month 800 euro only for the house, or for 600 for me, for my salary, and yeah, 200 for site for the bills. That is here. We don't pay. Yeah, we pay 100 euro. That is maximum. That is very small, very cheap.
Really?
But only the electricity is expensive here.
What about the electricity in Germany? Is it cheap?
A little bit cheaper.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit cheaper.
But you use a lot of electricity there, right?
Yeah.
Compared to here, because of the heater. The weather there is not good.
Yeah,
it's
but the
quite cold.
incoming is also higher. Yeah, they need to pay more for the house.
Then what about
Also,
the
the house
tax?
in Germany is very expensive because the walls is very big. We have a winter. That is in winter is it 0 Celsius when you don't have a heater or when you don't have big walls. Same as this year. This is not working.
Yeah, this
You
is
die
what
in
this-
winter.
Really?
Yeah, that is why here in Philippines you can build a cheap house. That is why in Philippines is the house cheaper.
Okay. So, would you recommend the Philippines for other foreigners, or would you recommend instead the other countries?
It
For
depends. It
foreigners.
depends. When a foreigner comes here to Philippines, then he need to accept that it's not the same as in the home country. That is here is when you want the same life here as in America or Germany or whatever, then you spend more money here as in your home country. But when you want to only want to live in peace and no stress, then you can live cheaper. It depends on you. I don't need so much. I don't need to go every day expensive food, or I don't need the best house with in every room aircon or whatever with high standard houses. I don't need this. And then I can live very cheap. Then I only need per month with 3 persons 30,000 peso.
Okay. So, what about for the other foreigners who cannot live the same as what you live? Do you think how much they need to spend every month?
I think, yeah, it depends what they want. That is, many live here and say, I need minimum, what is it in peso? 90,000 peso every month. Then it exists people who want really every day go in any bar in the cities, go every day in the bar, only buy the good food in the supermarket, eat out and make go on another island and make many times the same as the holiday. Then you need 120,000 peso or more.
Wow, that's quite expensive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You need to understand that live in another country is not holiday.
Yeah. You need to adjust everything, environment, the food, the living, the routine that you have.
Yes, and yeah. Also, when you have interest on another country, look. The first thing when you want to stay in another country is look for the visa.
The visa?
Yeah. When you don't become a visa in the country, then you have a problem.
Oh. So other countries really hard to get a visa, especially when it comes in living.
Yeah. You can stay in every country, and the most countries exist a working visa, yeah? But it's also many times very expensive, so, or you lost your work in another country and then you don't have any more a visa.
That's quite bad.